Today, we're going to learn about adverbs. What are adverbs? What do they mean? When can I use adverbs? Can I use adverbs to compare between verbs? Watch the following video to learn more about adverbs. So, adverbs are words that are added to verbs. They add more information and details to the verb. Some adverbs explain how the verb happens. Other adverbs explain when or where the verbs happen. So, an adverb that ends with ly mostly describes how a verb happened. How did you present your work? I presented my work confidently. How did you walk in the hallway? I walked slowly. How did you talk to your parents? I talked respectfully. So all these adverbs end with ly and describe how the verb happened, how the verb took place. So look at the examples below. The dog barked loudly. The tiger waits patiently. The girl sits quietly. So loudly, patiently, and quietly are all adverbs that show how the verb happened. Let's move on.
Urgent message! Urgent message! Urgent message! Urgent message!
So, the other part of adverb describes where and when the verb took place. So, look at these examples. It has beautiful pictures inside. So inside is the adverb here. It describes where the pictures are. So, where are the beautiful pictures? They are inside. Some adverbs answer the question when. For example, let's travel to the beach today. So today is the adverb that described when will we go to the beach? When will we travel? So when will the verb take place? So, we have been learning previously about adjectives and how adjectives are used to compare between nouns. Can we do the same with adverbs? Yes, of course we can. We can also use adverbs to compare between verbs or actions. So, I can also add er or est to adverbs if I'm comparing if the adverb is short, and I can add more and most to adverbs when I'm comparing and the adverb is a multisyllabic adverb. Okay, it will be clear in the examples. So, if I'm comparing two actions, you know that it's a comparative adverb. I can use er or more. The boy worked more steadily than me. Other adverbs use the ending er, of course, if they are adverbs that have only two syllables. The cow ran faster than the snail. So, adverbs also could be superlative. That means that they can compare between one verb and a group of verb or actions. Let's see the examples. The woman sang most beautifully of all. Here I'm comparing the singing of one woman to the singing of all the other, let's say, singers maybe in the concert. Okay? Other adverbs use the ending est, of course, if they are short adverbs. The ant worked the hardest of all the insects. So hardest, I added est because it was a short adverb, but in beautifully, it had more than two syllables. So beautifully. So it has three syllables. That's why I added most before the adverb. So, after you've learned about adverbs, you are required to answer the online form, which you can find on your email. You also have to do some practice pages in your grammar rules. You can find the practice pages in the next slide. Let's recap. So, adverbs are words that add details to verbs in the sentence. Adverbs can describe when, where, or how a verb or an action happened. We can also use adverbs to compare two actions or more than two actions. If we use the adverb to compare two actions, we can add er to the end of the base adverb, or we can add more plus the adverb itself. If I'm comparing more than three actions or verbs, I can add est to the end of to the base adverb if it is a short adverb, or I can add most if the adverb is long, of course, before the adverb. Thank you. Before you do your grammar rules pages, remember to add the date and your name. Thank you for listening.